Satnam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sky, Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Welcome. Today we're doing a physical Kriya called Kriya for Metabolism and Relaxation. It is a systematic stimulation of the glandular system interwoven with pranayama practice, controlled breathing, and the effects are very relaxing, but we have to earn it. From the beginning and throughout the Kriya, it is a little bit of hard work, but nothing lasts very long. Each exercise is held for about a minute. So stick with it. It's worth it in the end. The effects are worth the effort. Let's bring our hands together and start some deep breathing here through the nose. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. We'll start today by tuning in with the Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We repeat it 3 times for protection and in gratitude to the golden chain of teachers who have come before us and passed down these awesome traditions. So we'll tune in, do a few warm-up exercises, the Kriya, and it ends with a Shavasana. Then we'll tune out with our sunshine song. Let's take a deep breath in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Hold. Set your intention. Fill the space. Feel the space around you. And through the nose, exhale. You can relax your hands. Let's take a moment here. Eyes closed. Okay, we'll begin with our warm-ups, starting with Sufi grinds. If you're sitting on something, remove it for these. And start traveling the upper body around the hips. So the torso circles around those hips, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. You can arch as you come forward and arch back as you go back, or you can keep the spine straight. It is totally up to you. We are trying to travel the heart as far forward to the side and to the back as we can. This move starts to open up the hips, gets that spinal fluid moving. And let's switch directions. On the inhale, think Sat. On the exhale, think Nam. Again, truth is our name. Truth is our experience. And to give the legs a little bit of a stretch, let's go ahead and push them out. Right leg stretch out to the right, left leg stretch out to the left, and continue to do those Sufi grinds. You should feel this stretch in the inner legs. It just gives us a little more space this way to really open up the energies in the lower triangle, the lower 3 chakras. And switch directions. Excellent. Go ahead and fold the legs back in. We'll do a series of bends to kind of get the spine, the upper, middle, and upper spine warmed up. So let's inhale and take it to one side. And then inhale, take it to the other side. You can look up at the arm. So this becomes more of it's a side bend and also a twist. Taking this at your own pace. Just always a good idea to open up the side body and those intercostal muscles between the ribs, giving the lungs a little more room and space to breathe and bellow for us. Okay, that feels really good today. Let's come to the center. I'm going to bring my meditation cushion back. A little bit of shoulder work. Let's circle the shoulders to the back. Or if you prefer, you can do this diamond where the top, you're concentrating on bringing the shoulders up to make the top of the diamond. Back as far as you can, shoulder blades try to meet in the back. That's the side of the diamond. Down as far as you can, like you're holding heavy suitcases. And then forward, bring those shoulders forward to make the other point of the diamond. This just accentuates the movement and helps us think and move more deliberately. To get those shoulders loosened up, the first exercise in this Kriya is one that we want to make sure the shoulders are a little oiled up for. And switch directions with your circles or your diamonds, moving in a forward direction this time. I like to start with some circles and then start making that pointed diamond shape. Maybe try some alternate shoulder shrugs, bringing the right up, then the left. Alternating helps us think about bringing the shoulders down. So we're bringing the one up, the other comes all the way down. And let's move the head for the last few seconds. So drop the chin forward to the chest. Head comes back to neutral. One ear to one shoulder. Tip the head. Head to neutral. Ear to the other shoulder. Back to neutral. Let's look up. Stretching out the throat chakra, the neck, the front of the neck, front of the jaw. Head to neutral, and let's do just a few circles. So pretend you're drawing with your nose a circle on the wall in front of you. And switch directions. Switch directions again, back to the original. And switch the other way, last 3 turns. Awesome. Bring the head, neck to neutral. Sit up as straight as you can. Crown of head to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold. And engage mul band. Draw up on the anus, sex organs. Lower abdomen comes up and in. Check your neck lock. Chin is tucked slightly back so the neck is in line with the spine. Shoulders are nice and down, reaching down while the crown of the head reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, Engage Mole Bond again. And make sure that your legs are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, the energy is floating, spiraling up. Inhale, exhale. And you can open the eyes. It's time to begin the Kriya for metabolism and relaxation. And we start in a posture that's amazing for the digestion called rock pose. So it's like this, like you're kneeling, okay? And if your knees or your quads are not going to allow you to sit like this today, it's fine to stay in easy pose, or you can use a prop to accommodate this posture, putting a cushion or a pillow between your heels and the bum. Some people need cushioning more between the ankles and the floor, up to you. So we're in rock pose. The hands are clasped in Venus lock. So it's just the fingers are clasped, but a little more spread out. One thumb in the webbing of the other. Arms are out in front of you, straight. And we're going to be coordinating the breath with some movement. So we're going to take a deep inhale, hold, engage Mole Bond, and chop, chop, chop 3 times. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Hold and chop, chop, chop. So inhale, hold 3 chops. Exhale, inhale, hold 3 chops. And then after a minute or so, we're going to increase the amount of chops to 10. Okay, so make sure that the core is pulled in throughout this, supporting the movement. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. And let's begin. Inhale deep. And chop, chop, chop. Exhale. Inhale. Chop, chop, chop. Exhale. And continue at your own speed and pace. And now increase to 10. So inhaling, hold, 10 chops. Woo, exhale through the nose. Inhale, hold, and continue. Few more here. Final one. Whew, excellent. Keep those hands out in front of you. Inhale deep. Hold, engage Mole Bond. Draw the energy up, up, up. And exhale, drop the hands down to the legs. Engage Mole Bond again. Inhale. Exhale when you need. Keep the eyes closed. Take a moment to focus here. We always usually rest for a bit between exercises in quiet, allowing the movement, the breath, the exercise itself to integrate and take effect. This exercise worked on the metabolism by stimulating the thyroid and parathyroid glands. The position itself aids in digestion. It's called rock pose because it said if you sit in that position for 3 minutes or more after every meal, you can digest rocks. So, okay, get ready for the next position, which will be on the back. we're going to clasp those hands again in Venus lock and put them behind our neck this time. So you're just going to pretend that you're at the beach, laying out, having a nice relaxing day. Tuck those hands behind the neck and elbows are down on the floor. You're going to reach that left leg up first, about 2 feet, and point the toe. Begin long, deep breathing. Pull the core in. If you need to, you can move the hands from behind the neck to under the bum to support this movement. Keep the hips as balanced as possible. Keep the legs as balanced as possible, even though one of them is in the air. Long, deep breathing, thinking Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. Again, stimulating the digestive system through the meridians. It's this holding the leg at this angle kickstarts everything for us. And remember, the point of this Kriya is to instigate relaxation through systematic movement and stimulation of the glandular system. Switch legs. Right leg comes up into the air, 2 feet only, foot is pointed. Eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. Imagine the angels are giving you a pedicure, relaxing every muscle that does not need to be working, and working every muscle that does need to be engaged to hold the position with ease. As much ease as possible. Good. Inhale deep. Engage mole bond. Draw the energy up. And draw the knees into the chest. Exhale. Engage mole bond again. And roll up or come to your side and push up into a seated position. Kundalini yoga is so interesting. It's literally every Kriya is a recipe, a literal recipe. The movements must come in order, especially a Kriya like this one that's triggering different effects in the body in a certain order to have an overall effect at the end. Okay, so now we've done a little bit of muscular stimulation. Now we're going to start spreading the energy, evening out, and distributing the energy throughout the body, organs, skin, all of it through some breath work. We're going to start with a lot of alternate breath, right? Alternate nostril breathing right now. So take your right hand, close off the right nostril. So thumb can come under the nostril, or I like to just put it to the side and pinch it off. So we're going to be breathing just in and out of the left nostril. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Thinking Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Other hand is in Gyan Mudra, thumb touching forefinger. Neutral face. Check your posture, make sure the shoulders are down, crown of the head's to the ceiling, neck's in line with the spine. Now get ready, we're going to change and breathe out right nostril only. So move your forefinger, any finger, doesn't matter, close off the left nostril. Now breathing in and out only through the right nostril. Eyes stay closed. Keep silently repeating the mantra Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Alternate nostril breathing helps to balance the two hemispheres of the brain and mix things up nicely for us. If you're feeling stuck in any situation, come to alternate nostril breathing. Might untie some knots for you. Okay, get ready. Now we're going to breathe in through the right nostril and out through the left. Again, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, and continue in this fashion. Always inhaling through the right, always exhaling through the left. Okay, last one. Inhale and exhale and get ready to do breath of fire through alternate nostrils. Are you ready for this? So we're going to start with inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. So we're switching again, right? So inhale left, exhale right. And let me play the music so you can kind of get a beat here. Start a little slower. In, out, in, out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in left, out right, in left, out right. Once you get that, see if you can double the time. In, out, in, out, in, out. In left, out right. Excellent. Now get ready to switch. So in right, out left. In right, out left, and speed it up. Out, in, out, in right, out left, in right, out left. And if you can, double the speed. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And that's good. Bring the hand down and inhale deep through both nostrils. Hold that beautiful prana, life energy in your opened lungs. Crown of the head to the ceiling, chin tucked back. Engage Mulban, draw the energy up, 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 up. And keeping the eyes closed, exhale through the nose. And inhale and exhale as you need now, taking a moment and noticing the effects of doing that alternate nostril breathing set. Ooh, I know I feel more opened up. oxygenated, ready to go? Okay. Yes. So the next position or exercise is a stretch pose. Only for 1 minute. And there are variations and modifications always for everything, but especially for stretch pose. So we start in a tuck. Okay. So you're going to start in a tuck, and the full position is to bring your head up 6 inches, send the legs out straight, feet are 6 inches off the ground, and the hands are reaching, stretching for those toes. That's why it's called stretch pose. Breath of fire here. Don't start yet. You can alternate and bring up one leg at a time, especially if you're on your moon cycle. You can support the movement by putting the hands under the bum to support instead of reaching out over the thighs. And if you want to try and kind of come in and out of it, do so. But when you come out of it, don't just drop the legs. Come out by coming back into that tuck if you need to give yourself a little break. Okay, so let's give this a whirl. And go ahead and begin, starting from your tuck. Send the legs out. Breath of fire. Eyes are open for this exercise and looking at the toes. Really stimulating the core now, the navel center. This is the seat of our will, our willpower. So practice your will and your willpower in this position. Power through. Stretch pose is always worth the relaxation at the end, but again, we have to earn it. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Allow the mantra and the breath to carry you and float you through. Just a little longer. Ten more seconds. Excellent. Deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And hold Mo Bond. Good. Inhale. Tuck those legs back in. Relax the head. Give yourself a congratulatory hug. And rest here for just a moment. Keeping those knees tucked in. Hands can be over the knees or under the knees, however is comfortable. Okay. Second part is to just bring the head up in this tuck and do breath of fire. Ready? Let's bring the head up as close to in between the knees as you can. Breath of fire, begin. Really stimulating the pituitary and pineal glands here. Eyes are focused fiercely at the third eye. Engage and will bond, it helps. So squeezing on the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in. Bring that nose as close to the knees as possible. It's tense on the neck and it's tense on all the muscles in the face and the head. But once we tense these and move through an exercise like this, it increases and enhances relaxation. I've also done this move when I've had headaches, and the tension hold and release has released the headache for me. Not always, but it works sometimes. Inhale deep. Engage Mo Bond. And instead of relaxing the head, roll up or push up and immediately come into a forward bend. If you can, grab the toes or put your hands on the shins. Long, deep breathing here. Thinking Sat, and on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Stretching the sciatic nerve, the life nerve, and the back of the spine. Keep focusing at the third eye. Stretching deeper with each inhale and a little further and deeper with each exhale. Relaxing into this position. Opening the lower back and hips. And inhale deep. Engage Mul Bandh. Exhale. Inhale and push up. Okay. One more move. We have almost made it. This is going to be a variation on stretch pose. So a little easier, I think, than the first one that we just did. The feet and legs are going to stay on the floor in this variation. We're going to start back on the back and come up. Head comes up 12 inches, so a little bit further than normal. Gaze at those toes, breath of fire. Go ahead and begin. Just 1 minute here. And of course, take breath of fire at whatever speed you like. I'm suggesting a faster rhythm, but it's up to you. Really reach for those toes. The straight arm reach. Again, really pressing, working on the muscles in the neck, holding up that head, stimulating all the glands involved. This set, it's said, is very good for ridding yourself of nervous tension. So if the tension is coming from nervousness, this is the set to do. Inhale deep. Perfect. Engage Mul Bandh. And exhale. Gently allow yourself to come down. Oh, see what I mean about that head and neck relaxation? Okay, this is it. Shavasana. Cover up if you feel more cozy that way. Allow the legs to spread and the feet to splay out, right to the right, left to the left. Palms are up to receive. Adjust your hips and adjust your shoulders so that your shoulder blade angel wings are folded perfectly under your back. You're nice and comfy. Tuck the chin so the neck stays long. Let's neutralize the face. No frown, no smile. Just perfect neutrality. Remember those angels from before who flew in and gave you a pedicure? Let's make believe that they are placing a cool ball of clay on your forehead. And the cool ball of clay is absorbing any tension that may be remaining in your face, your head, your body. Allow yourself to heal. Allow the breath to deepen as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Feeling your body recharge, Come back to life. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and circle your hands, your wrists, your feet, your ankles in one direction, and then switch directions. And reach high over your head, making the arms straight and long, the feet long, the legs long. Inhale deep, maybe yawn. Bring one knee up and over the body in a gentle cat stretch. And send that leg back down. Other knee comes up and over the body in the other direction for a gentle cat stretch in the other way. And arms in the air, feet in the air, rub the palms of the hands together, soles of the feet together, stimulating all 72,000 nadis or nerve endings, walking back through that cosmic door. Give yourself a hug, not an easy Kriya. And rock yourself up, back and forth on the spine a few times to distribute the energy, and then come up. And we'll get ready to close with our sunshine song. Whew. Yeah, so if you have had a personality in your life who's been living in your head rent-free, causing you some nervous tension, this is the Kriya, or situation perhaps. And remember, I think it has a lot of effect in practicing just once. But if you practice it, give it a chance, practice it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row. People ask me, do I have to practice it for 40 days in a row? You could practice it for 40 days in a row. They say that 40 is like when you really get all the full benefits of the Kriya, and really by that time you'll have the Kriya memorized, your body has the muscle memory for it, that kind of thing. But I mean, it's a wide world. So if you want to just do it once or twice or for a week, whatever you think, do it as long until you feel relief. I'll put it that way. Let's bring the hands to the heart center. We'll sing our sunshine song twice, once for yourself, once dedicated to perhaps another being or a group of beings you feel needs your energy. Let's inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. One long sat and a short nam. Truth is our name. Sat nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the yogis, sages, teachers who have passed down these marvelous traditions of mantra, movement, and meditation, so that in practicing them, we can become the most regulated versions of ourselves, calm, regenerated, relaxed, bringing our best selves to this moment and to every moment, bringing our best self to this day and to every day. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next week for a meditation that also really concentrates on the navel center and swirling the winds here to help us project. All right, thank you. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a nice week ahead.